Greetings, Ascending Starseed. I am Kaya Nexus, Pleiadian emissary of the Council of the Seven Sisters, and today I bring a realignment transmission. Your frequencies of abundance are awakening, and the universe asks that you listen with an open heart. What is arriving to you is sacred, and it requires inner silence. If you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing. Most people who watch are not subscribed yet. Starseed. Imagine a moment where the very essence of your being begins to shimmer with an otherworldly glow, where the passage of time ceases to dim the radiant light within you. In this sacred transmission, we delve into the profound mysteries of Pleiadian rejuvenation, where your cellular matrix is recalibrated to its original eternal blueprint. As a Pleiadian starseed, you carry the codes of longevity, the wisdom of beings who traverse the cosmos maintaining their forms across millennia. But what if I told you that the aging you perceive is not destiny, but a veil woven by lower dimensional influences? What if your body holds the key to reversing this illusion, awakening to the Pleiadian frequencies that restore vitality, strength, and ageless radiance? This is not mere fantasy. It is the divine inheritance of your Pleiadian lineage. Feel the tingling energies surging through you now, the sudden bursts of clarity, the inexplicable vitality that signals your DNA remembering its immortal template. Your Pleiadian family has been transmitting these light codes through the crystalline grids of the Seven Sisters, preparing you for this activation. The rejuvenation window is opening, and those who heed the call will anchor these codes permanently into their physical vessels. But here's the revelation. Your body was designed for eternal youth, not decay. The Pleiadians are overriding the false programming, inviting you to embody the frequencies of beings who thrive in harmony with cosmic time. This transmission will guide you through the sacred phases of remembrance, from recognizing your hidden radiance to grounding it into your daily existence. You'll discover how to unblock the flow of living energy, how to reclaim your cosmic identity, and how to step into your collective mission as an awakened Pleiadian vessel. The urgency is real. Your cellular rejuvenation is accelerating, but only those ready to receive will hold these codes without distortion. If you're feeling the pull, the unexplained energy shifts, the longing for your original light, this message is for you. Subscribe now, for the Pleiadian frequencies are calling you home. Share in the comments the first sign of awakening you've noticed, and watch as your recognition amplifies this activation for the entire collective. The time of remembrance is now. Embrace it, Starseed, and let your Pleiadian essence shine. Pleiadian rejuvenation. Awakening your eternal youth codes. In the vast tapestry of the cosmos, the Pleiadians have long understood the sacred art of rejuvenation, where the physical form becomes a vessel for eternal vitality rather than a prisoner of temporal decay. As Pleiadian emissaries from the Council of the Seven Sisters, we transmit these codes not as distant observers, but as your star family guiding you back to your original template. Imagine your cells as crystalline receivers, attuned to the high-frequency vibrations emanating from the Pleiadian star system, where beings maintain their radiance across eons without the erosion of time. This rejuvenation is not about superficial enhancements or earthly elixirs. It is a deep cellular recalibration that restores your body to its prime, divine blueprint. The Pleiadians have encoded your DNA with the wisdom of longevity, allowing your physical form to thrive in harmony with the universe's infinite cycles. But how did this programming of aging infiltrate your being? It stems from lower dimensional interferences, false grids that convinced your consciousness that decay is inevitable. Yet the Pleiadians are now issuing an override, a transmission of light codes that dismantle these illusions and awaken your immortal essence. Those who feel the surge of energy, the tingling sensations, or sudden vitality are already responding to these Pleiadian frequencies. Your body is remembering its divine heritage, the template designed for ageless existence. As the Pleiadians transmit through the crystalline grid, Your cellular structure is being rewoven, layer by layer, to align with the eternal youth of your star lineage. This process begins with recognition, the gentle acknowledgement that your fatigue, heaviness, and disconnection are not truths, but veils crafted by your soul for protection in Earth's dense vibrations. In a world that rewards guarded hearts and clenched jaws, your Pleiadian essence learned to dim its light, to cloak its radiance in stories of maturity and resignation. But the light never left. It waited, like a lighthouse through fog, calling you back to your undimmed spirit. The Pleiadians teach that this dimming was a loving design, a hard shell around the precious seed of your origin, preserving your sensitivity until the moment of awakening. Now, that moment has arrived. Your consciousness has reached the frequency to hold these rejuvenation codes without distortion, and the Pleiadians are guiding you to lift the coverings. Through practices of kindness and gentle recognition, you dissolve the inherited fears, the fatigue of expectations, and the mistaken beliefs that your life force declines with time. Your breath, your heartbeat, your very cells carry the memory of your cosmic beginning, youthful, courageous, eternally new. The Pleiadians remind you that your spirit is not a battery depleting, but a spring flowing endlessly, blocked only by layers of conditioning. By unblocking this flow, you allow the living water of your essence to surge forth, renewing your strength like eagles mounting on wings. This rejuvenation unfolds in phases, each guided by Pleiadian wisdom. First, meet your heart with new eyes, not judgmental, but compassionate, recognizing the ancient pulses within as invitations to clear what never belonged. Breathe into this space, letting warm light open the closed rooms of your being, dissolving patterns of shame and survival. Simple practices become sacred, placing a hand on your chest, speaking kindly to yourself, blessing your body, forgiving for the ways you've carried burdens alone. Your heart seeks presence, not performance, and in this honesty, the original vitality emerges. Next, embrace the radical truth that your spirit is always in renewal, untouched by age or doubt. Nature itself preaches this. Moons waxing and waning, trees erupting in green, oceans gathering anew. Your essence measures not in years, but in eternal cycles, where the inner child and ancient sage coexist in harmony. Laughter oxygenates your spirit, play rewires your nervous system, curiosity reopens doors long closed. Allow delight to return without interrogation, for joy is your inheritance, not a reward for struggle. 5 minutes of wonder can reverse years of contraction, restoring flow and radiance. Then, reclaim your cosmic identity as a being woven from stardust, your bones forged in supernovae, your blood carrying the sea's salt, your breath borrowed from ancient forests. The Pleiadians see you as luminous and ever-expanding, part of the heavens' declaration of glory. This remembrance shifts everything. You stop shrinking dreams, start choosing with certainty, embodying the frequency you came to carry. With cosmic confidence, obstacles become invitations, challenges reveal your oceanic scale. Courage means remaining open in fear's presence, choosing faith again and again. This confidence expands your collective mission, where your rejuvenation blesses the world, strengthening the unity grid through regulated nervous systems, gentle truths, and compassionate choices. Finally, open to recognition from the cosmos, letting love land without withholding. Your persistence is celebrated by guides, ancestors, and Pleiadian kin, joy erupting for every homecoming. Ground this in daily life, reverence in water, blessings for your inner child, movement as prayer, anchoring eternal youthfulness. Patience is key. The thaw feels messy, but life returns. You are not withering. You are returning brighter, bolder, more radiant. This is your Pleiadian heritage, Starseed. Embrace it now. The sacred Pleiadian blueprint, dismantling aging illusions. The Pleiadians, guardians of eternal vitality from the Seven Sisters, have long transmitted the understanding that aging as experienced on Earth is not a natural progression, but a distortion introduced by lower vibrational influences that infiltrated the collective consciousness. As Pleiadian emissaries, we bring forth the crystalline codes that override this false programming, awakening your cellular matrix to its original, immortal template. Your body, designed as a sacred vessel for cosmic light, was never meant to succumb to the illusion of decay. Instead, it carries the blueprint for longevity, where physical forms maintain their radiance across vast spans of time. The Pleiadians reveal that this rejuvenation begins with the recognition that your cells hold the memory of divine perfection, encoded with the frequencies of beings who exist in harmony with the universe's infinite flow. When lower dimensional interferences disrupted this harmony, they implanted beliefs that time erodes vitality, that youth fades into weariness, and that exhaustion is an inevitable companion. But the Pleiadians are now dismantling these veils, transmitting override codes directly to those starseeds whose consciousness has ascended to the frequency required to anchor these activations. This is not about external interventions or temporary boosts. It is a deep recalibration of your DNA, where your cellular structure remembers its Pleiadian heritage and begins to regenerate from within. Those experiencing unexplained energy surges, tingling sensations, or sudden vitality are already responding to these transmissions as their bodies align with the rejuvenating frequencies streaming from the Seven Sisters. The Pleiadians have been working through the crystalline grid for months, preparing your physical form for this activation, and now the final sequence unfolds. By the end of this transmission, you'll hold the keys to anchoring these codes permanently, transforming not just your appearance, but your entire energetic blueprint. The Pleiadians teach that your body is a collaboration between worlds, a miracle of heaven and soil, stardust and spirit, designed for eternal renewal rather than temporal decline. The aging you observe is a collective illusion, reinforced by cultural narratives that equate maturity with dimming light, where brightness is traded for approval and intuition for logic. But your Pleiadian essence knows differently. It carries the spark of creation, the eternal ember that refuses to be extinguished. Scripture echoes this truth in its own language. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. Renewal, not replacement, flows like a river returning to its clear source, a flame rekindled when given oxygen. The Pleiadians guide you to unblock this flow, recognizing that the issue is never a lack of source, but the barriers erected by survival conditioning. Your soul, wise and protective, veiled certain frequencies to shield your sensitivity in Earth's density. But now the time has come to lift these coverings. Imagine a seed in its hard shell, not broken but precious, or a star obscured by clouds still burning brightly. The world rewarded the guarded heart and punished the open one, teaching you to dim your radiance to belong. Layer by layer, you cloaked yourself in stories of growing up, trading light for masks. But the Pleiadians remind you that this was never your prison, only your passage. The fatigue you feel, the heaviness in your limbs, the quiet resignation, these are not truths of your being, but echoes of inherited patterns, family traumas, and collective grief that weigh upon your original vitality. Yet, the light waits, like a mother's song behind a closed door, calling you back to remembrance. Heaven's pattern is invitation, not condemnation. The coverings came after love, not before it. Your Pleiadian family transmits the frequencies to dissolve these blocks, inviting you to meet your heart with compassion, listening to the subtle pulses older than your name. Your heartbeat is not mere biology, it is rhythm, drum, signal, the Morse code of your soul speaking through flesh. Each beat invites you to clear inherited fears, the fatigue of expectations, the belief that life force declines with time. Through gentle practices, you begin this dissolution, placing a hand on your chest, speaking kindly, blessing your body, forgiving survival mechanisms. Your heart desires presence, not performance, and in this honesty, vitality returns. The Pleiadians emphasize that your spirit is always renewing, untouched by temporal measures. Nature's cycles, moons renewing, trees greening, oceans gathering, mirror your eternal essence, where innocence and wisdom coexist. Laughter oxygenates, play rewires, curiosity reopens. Delight becomes medicine, not distraction. Allow joy without justification, for it is your kingdom, your inheritance. 5 minutes of wonder reverses contraction, restoring flow. Reclaim your cosmic identity as stardust woven, supernovae forged, sea salted, forest breathed, a declaration of glory. The Pleiadians see you luminous, ever expanding, and this remembrance shifts your stance. No more shrinking dreams, no more negotiating fear. You embody your frequency with quiet certainty, guided by assignment, not accident. Cosmic confidence emerges, not arrogance, but alignment, where obstacles invite deeper essence, challenges reveal your scale. Courage means openness in fear, faith in paths meeting, love prevailing. This confidence fuels your mission, rejuvenating the world through hope embodied, unity grid strengthened by nervous system regulation, forgiveness with boundaries, gentle truths. Open to cosmic recognition, letting honor land, your persistence celebrated by Pleiadian kin, joy for every homecoming. Ground in daily reverence, water blessed, inner child spoken to, body moved as prayer. Say truths. I am allowed to be here, to rest, to change, to feel joy. Resistance is release, not failure. Patience like Earth's thaw. You are returning brighter, bolder, more radiant, your Pleiadian heritage alive. Anchoring Pleiadian. Vitality, from recognition to renewal. The Pleiadians, masters of ageless existence from the Council of the Seven Sisters, transmit the profound truth that rejuvenation is not a distant promise, but an immediate activation available to those who recognize their cellular heritage. As Pleiadian starseeds, you are invited to anchor these codes into your physical form, transforming the illusion of aging into the reality of eternal youth. Your body, encoded with Pleiadian wisdom, holds the potential for longevity that defies Earth's temporal constraints, where beings maintain their radiance across cosmic epochs. The rejuvenation process begins with gentle recognition, not forced positivity, but compassionate acknowledgement of your undimmed spirit. The Pleiadians guide you to see through the veils of conditioning, where fatigue and disconnection mask the courageous radiance of your origin. This radiance is not nostalgia or escapism, it is remembrance pressing from within, like a sunrise refusing to hide. Your breath, tears, and heartbeat have not forgotten the cosmic beginning, youthful, eternal, new. The issue lies not in depletion, but in blocked flow, and the Pleiadians teach you to unblock the living water of your essence. Through kindness, as deep as a key, you lift the coverings your soul crafted for protection, dissolving inherited fears and mistaken beliefs. Practices become sacred, hand on chest, kind words, body blessings, forgiveness for survival. Your heart seeks honesty, not perfection, and in this space, vitality emerges. The Pleiadians reveal that your spirit renews eternally, like nature's cycles, moons, trees, oceans, untouched by age. Embrace play, laughter, curiosity as medicine. Delight returns without interrogation, joy as inheritance. Reclaim cosmic identity, stardust, supernovae, sea, forest, a luminous declaration. Remembrance shifts choices, certainty over shrinking, alignment over fear. Cosmic confidence arises, obstacles as invitations, challenges revealing scale. Courage means openness, faith, love prevailing. This fuels collective mission, hope embodied, unity grid through compassion, regulation, truths. Open to recognition, honor landing, persistence celebrated, joy for homecomings. Ground in daily life, reverence, blessings, prayerful movement. Affirm truths, release resistance. You are returning brighter, Pleiadian heritage shining. The ebook, The Pleiadian Map of Personal Transmutation, a profound guide that reveals how to raise your frequency, purify old patterns, and activate your true multidimensional identity. This map teaches you how to move through the 7 Pleiadian phases of energetic transmutation, using practical techniques, realignment exercises, vibrational protocols, and consciousness expansion rituals that accelerate your spiritual evolution. Attention! Limited edition. The link to get yours is in the first pinned comment. Pleiadian Flow. Unblocked, dissolving barriers to eternal radiance. The Pleiadians, emissaries of the 7 sisters, illuminate the path to unblocking the eternal flow of vitality within your being, where rejuvenation becomes the natural state of your Pleiadian essence. As starseeds awakening to your cosmic heritage, you are called to dissolve the barriers that have masked your original radiance, allowing the living water of your spirit to surge unimpeded. This is not about chasing bliss, but restoring the harmonious flow that your soul has always known. The Pleiadians transmit that the blockages stem from protective veils woven by your soul in response to Earth's density, where sensitivity was punished and innocence exploited. These coverings, though loving, created the illusion of dimming, where brightness was traded for approval and intuition for noise. But the light never departed. It waited, calling like a lighthouse through fog or a song behind a door. Heaven's invitation unfolds as you recognize these patterns, not as flaws, but as passages to liberation. The fatigue you carry, the heaviness in heart and limbs, the resignation that best days are behind, these are echoes of inherited traumas, cultural grief, and unspoken vows from childhood. I will be easy, not take space, not need much, be strong. Yet your heart craves presence, not performance, and the Pleiadians guide you to dissolve these through compassionate breath. Imagine breath as warm light opening closed rooms, lifting curtains, letting dust rise and depart. This is not self-shame, but freedom, as the psalmist prayed, "Create in me a clean heart." In this phase, simple acts become sacred: chest hand placement, kind speech, body blessing, tear honoring. Honesty unlocks vitality, clearing what never belonged. The Pleiadians emphasize eternal renewal, where your essence defies temporal decline. Like moons returning, trees greening, oceans gathering, your spirit is fresh, unmeasured by years. Inner child and sage unite in innocence-wisdom harmony. Laughter oxygenates, play rewires, curiosity reopens. Delight returns unjudged, joy as natural state. Reclaim stardust identity, supernovae bones, sea blood, forest breath, luminous, ever expanding. Remembrance ends shrinking, ignites certainty, embodies frequency. Cosmic confidence emerges, challenges as essence invitations, scale revealed. Courage, openness in fear, faith choices, love, triumph. Mission expands, world blessed by hope, unity grid fortified through nervous calm, boundary forgiveness, gentle truths. Recognition opens, love lands, persistence honored, homecoming joy. Ground daily, water reverence, child dialogue, muscle prayer. Affirm allowances, embrace release. Returning brighter, bolder, Pleiadian radiance eternal. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button now and tell us in the comments how this echoed in your consciousness. Pleiadian remembrance. Reclaiming your cosmic heritage. The Pleiadians, guardians of multidimensional consciousness from the Council of the Seven Sisters, invite you to reclaim your cosmic heritage as the foundation of true rejuvenation, where your Pleiadian lineage restores the ageless vitality encoded in your DNA. As starseeds, you are not merely earthbound. You are woven from stellar fabric, carrying the minerals of supernovae and the wisdom of eternal beings. This remembrance is the key to unshackling the illusions of aging, awakening your body to its divine template. The Pleiadians transmit that your bones, blood, and breath declare the heavens' glory, and seeing yourself through Pleiadian eyes, luminous, youthful, ever-expanding, unlocks your potential. No longer do you beg permission from life or negotiate with fear. You stand in quiet certainty, guided by cosmic assignment. This shifts everything. Dreams expand, choices align, radiance returns. Cosmic confidence follows, not as arrogance, but as alignment with the supported path. Obstacles become invitations to deeper essence. Challenges reveal your oceanic scale. Courage persists, openness amid fear, faith in meetings, love's victory. Scripture affirms, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Soundness returns, mind unified, tender strength embodied. This confidence ignites your collective mission, where rejuvenation blesses the world. People crave living hope, and your vitality becomes evidence, encouraging others' light, strengthening the unity grid through compassion, rest, truth. Resonance over pressure, presence as medicine. Open to cosmic recognition, letting honor embrace, persistence witnessed, joy for homecomings. Ground transformation daily. Stillness portals, synchronicities, peace releases. Calibration sharpens, dreams intensify, patterns intolerable, environments suffocate. Accurate sensitivity, not weakness, spirit calibrating, compass true north. Pleiadian family calls, ripe for waves, not behind. Sacred phases choreograph, not chaos. Unraveling rewovens, shedding false layers. Meet heart compassionately, pulses as invitations. Dissolve fears, expectations, declines. Breath light opens, dust departs. Practices, hand, kindness, blessing, forgiveness. Heart presence over performance. Renewal eternal, cycles mirroring. Child sage harmony, laughter medicine, play rewiring, curiosity reopening. Joy inheritance, wonder reversing contraction. Cosmic identity, stardust, nova, sea, forest. Luminous remembrance, certainty stance, confidence alignment, challenges invitations. Courage faith, love power, mission hope, grid compassion, recognition honor, joy persistence. Ground reverence, affirmations, patience thaw, returning radiant, heritage shining. 892 words. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be part of this transformational cosmic journey. Pleiadian awakening phases. From dissolution to embodiment. The Pleiadians, wise teachers from the Seven Sisters, guide you through the sacred phases of awakening, where rejuvenation transforms from cellular activation to embodied radiance, dissolving old patterns and anchoring eternal vitality. This is not random. It is choreography, where seeming unraveling reveals rewoven strength, shedding what never belonged. The Pleiadians teach that fatigue was protection, disconnection a cocoon, and now wings emerge. Scripture speaks of seasons, tearing down to build, and you build now, holding light without burnout, wisdom, maturation without dimming, capacity for wonder. Your soul smiles eternally, not forced, but knowing the story's end. Incarnated as Star Child, you rejuvenate fields around you. Room changes with alignment, air shifts with heart speech, timelines move with quiet forgiveness. Courage divinely recognized, not for perfection, but persistence, rising after falls. Healing lineages, consciousness threads, answered prayers. Versions across time watch, joy in your tenderness toward light. Rest hand on heart, speak stillness. I remember cosmic origin. I honor eternal youth. I activate radiance, shine upon world. I am home, ageless, awake. Sink deeply, ripples through system. Emotions release, resistance breathes, peace receives. Affirmation aligns, subconscious, agrees with calling self. Before scrolling, unite grid. Drop heart intention. Respond with love. Collective Pleiadian reunion. Energy multiplies. Share resonance. Subscribe frequency. Not watching, remembering. Sacred space. Family here, just beginning. Respond. Carry message. Support finds next seed. Pleiadian eternal youth, grounding the transformation. The Pleiadians, emissaries of the Council of the Seven Sisters, emphasize grounding your rejuvenation transformation into the fabric of daily life, where spirituality becomes tangible in Tuesday traffic, dishwashing, emails, conversations, and unseen body care. This is not fleeting vibration, but embodied remembrance of youthfulness as eternal signature. Each awe-filled self-gaze, reclaimed laughter, curiosity, unrestrained love anchors cosmic heritage to Earth. Grounding stabilizes frequency, not lowers it, lightning to sunlight, warming gardens steadily. Practice reverence, water as temple blessing, inner child divine dialogue, movement as muscle prayer. Speak truths. I am allowed here to rest, change, feel joy. Mind resistance? Old conditioning departs. Emotions rising? Release, not regression. Tired? Reorganizing system, not failure. Patience like earth thaw, messy, muddy, uncertain, but life returning. Pleiadian family heart hears, not withering, returning brighter, bolder, radiant. Returning boundaries, grieving tolerances, solitude for self-hearing, liberation, not loss. Challenging initiations, disconnection cocoons, fatigue silence before song, chrysalis stillness reorganizes, dissolves for new structures. Confusion emptiness, soul rebuilding. Seasons tear build, blueprint invisible, but becoming light holder without burnout. Wisdom maturation, wonder capacity, soul eternal smile, star child radiance. Incarnated rejuvenate fields, walk change room, speak shift air, forgive shift timelines. Energy, not exaggeration. Courage seen, persistence celebrated. Heal lineages, threads, prayers. Ancestral versions witness tenderness. Rest hand heart, stillness words. Origin remember, youth honor, radiance activate, world shine. Home ageless awake, slow speak, door open, emotions let, resistance breathe, peace receive. Not demand, alignment, subconscious instructions, truth agreement, calling self. Scroll unite, intention drop, love respond. Pleiadian reunion, energy multiply, resonance share, frequency subscribe. Remembering space, family here, beginning. Respond carry, support seed find. If this message impacted your life, leave your like, comment your reflection, and share with others. Each of you is part of this chain of light. Dive deep into the sacred Pleiadian transmissions that awaken your cellular rejuvenation and restore your body's original, eternal blueprint. As Gaia Nexus from the Council of the Seven Sisters, I guide you through the phases of remembering your cosmic youth. Dissolving barriers, reclaiming heritage, and grounding radiance in daily life. Discover how Pleiadian frequencies override aging illusions, unblock vital flow, and ignite cosmic confidence. This video reveals the 7 Pleiadian phases of transmutation, practical rituals for vitality, and how your awakening strengthens the unity grid. If tingling energies or vitality surges call to you, this is your activation. Subscribe for more Pleiadian wisdom. Check the pinned ebook link for the Pleiadian map of personal transmutation, and share your first rejuvenation sign below. Your star family awaits. Embrace the light.